Welcome everybody to Demo Crazy. I'm just gonna fuck Charlie Kirk, man. Fuck him. I don't care if his wife said she'll carry on the voice. I don't care if people say we need to unite. I mean, hell, Trump went on record saying he's not interested in uniting. So if he's gonna say fuck him, I'm gonna say fuck him. Besides,
yeah,
dude said it himself. In order to secure the Second Amendment, bodies need to drop. He did say that.
He said that. He also said, like, he didn't like this term empathy. It was just made up by the woke people. Like, okay. Like, I mean,
he wouldn't give the same empathy out to anybody else for it, so.
My thing is, like, I give him kudos. He lived how he wanted to preach. I mean, a lot of people fucking do that. I mean, there's his props. Like, he basically lived exactly how he said he wanted to go out and what type of world he wanted to go out in. Like, and it just boggles my mind, like the double standards that is in this world, where it's just like, okay, wasn't even like 12 hours after he got shot, you have fucking Jesse fucking Waters out here being like, we're declaring war on the left. Like, yeah. It wasn't even, like, you didn't even finish the fucking investigation. Like, the body hasn't even been like, okay, they caught the guy. And they're like, it's a war now. Like, what? Hey.
It's so ridiculous.
And then I saw a fucking J.D. Vance with his fucking theatrical display as being a pallbearer on Air Force Two. Air Force Two? This guy's not a vice president. He wasn't a congressman, he was a senator. And he's on fucking Air Force Two like he was assassinated in a fucking foreign country as an ambassador. Like, what?
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, it is Utah, which is weird. He got shot in Utah.
In Utah, at a college campus that was heavily voted MAGA, and the people that they finally decided that is the person. Honestly, the other two people that they caught and they let go, they were both white. White. Right? Yeah. And then the third guy's white, and they're still like, it's the left. And then that bullshit, like, he scratched this shit on the bullets, and I'm just kind of like...
Even the family came out and everything. It's just like, oh, okay then.
Yeah, the family came out like, okay, they're hardcore right, conservative, whatever. His father turns him in. And the whole idea, they school shit on the bullets. Like, I mean, my belief in it is not completely zero, but it's low to zero. That shit happened because it seems to be happening a lot. And I'm just like, but he only shot one bullet. And they're like, well, he left it in all the other cases and left it there and shit on there. So I'm saying, so you telling me this guy set up all night, scrolling on all these bullets, all this to use one, and leave the rest? I just don't believe it. Like, if someone was going to actually do that, and they had the skills to pull it off, they would put it on the bullet that went through him. Right? Yeah. Like,
not what I only think you'd want someone to see it.
Exactly. Not being like, oh, well, if I put on these other ones and leave my bullets and shit on here, they'll find it and they'll say this shit. Like, people who have that mentality aren't thinking like, oh, they'll find these other bullets. No, they went there for a message. And the message was the bullet through the thing. So that would be the most important bullet that if he was going to scroll anything on, he would scroll on that.
Yeah.
He wouldn't think like, oh, I'll put these other ones just in case I miss or whatever. No, like, and it's just amazing to me. It's like, yeah, I do feel sorry for his wife and his kids growing up or whatever without that. Like, no one should have to do that shit on there
Please, they're
or
rich.
have to
They're
witness
rich,
it.
dude. They're rich. They're fine.
But they're rich. That's the problem. It's like they have other things. People like, I'm coming out with a charity stuff. It's like, bro, no, this bitch has multi-million-dollars. Like, this bitch will be fine. Like, like not emotionally, but like financially. Like, people are coming out with these fucking shit that like, I'm gonna raise these kids during college. Like, that's theatrical for yourself. Like, cause they don't need that money. They could send like fucking 30 or 40 or 50 more kids to fucking college through their entire life with the money that they have coming to them. So they'll be fine in that regard.
Yeah, it'd be crazy if it turned out the wife planned it all along and she just paid that guy X amount of money to do it.
Well, I will be curious just because they keep saying like she was in attendance and stuff on there with this small kid, 3 and 1 year old, and I'm just like, I know other people who have like 3 and 1 year old. They are not necessarily going to fly out because he's going to a lot of colleges. Like, I will give him props for that. He does go to a lot of colleges. Like, he makes money, but he goes to a lot of colleges. I doubt any other person who's pregnant with those young kids are necessarily flying out to all those different colleges every fucking time, right? So, what was in particular was about this one? I mean, I don't know where the family lives per se, so maybe they live in the area or whatever, so they thought it wasn't that bad. Like, maybe they live in Texas, like El Paso or whatever, wasn't that far to go to Utah, but like, I know the wife and mother is not taking it's not schlepping the 3 and 1 year old every time he goes to different college campuses. So, this one in particular, like, what's up with that? I'm not sure.
I will give thoughts and prayers to the people who matter, and the people who matter are those victims in the Denver school shooting, because it happened in the same fucking district. The same district. It's fucking Columbine.
The same thing, and it happened, and I found out about it after the Charlie Kirk one. Like, after I saw Charlie Kirk got shot, right?
Mm-hmm.
I found out about the school shooting, and I was like, okay, cool. Well, now there'll be some more shit on, like, the social media about that. Nope. All full coverage on Charlie Kirk, and I'm just like, yeah, it's sad that this guy died, but it was like one shot. It wasn't like other people got shot as well during the thing. And you have an active shooter with other kids, and it barely gets like a footnote to anything. Like, I still haven't really seen that much real coverage about it because they keep talking about Charlie Kirk, and then you have all these right wingers all coming out with the same grift saying like, I am Charlie Kirk, like I am number 4. Like, what the fuck? Like, is this your Spartacus moment? Like,
Yeah, they're trying to be like fucking Slim Shady. They're just imitating. The real Slim
it
Shady.
was entertaining. You had Nancy Mace come out here, and then she's like, "Oh damn it, man, all this stuff," and then the left not giving in decorum to this thing, even though we're basically saying the left is fucking animals and needs to be put down. And they had like that one reporter that's acting like, okay, so what about all the other incidents? Like, how dare? And she's like, how dare you? We're talking about Charlie Kirk here. Like, okay, like,
This is ridiculous.
it's like this guy's an influencer. Yeah, I'll grant you that. Yeah, he did Turning Point USA influencer. Okay, cool. But they're acting like this guy was an actual like policy because they keep saying political violence on here, and I'm just like, this guy wasn't a politician per se. I guess if you're gonna go by the loose idea of that, this guy influenced some of the politics on the right, that makes him a political murderer. But you don't know the shooter's actual fucking motive on this. Like, it could have literally been a guy who he owed fucking debt for a fucking shady fucking poker game.
Or maybe Charlie Kirk slept with that guy, and he pissed.
Yeah, he could have slept with his wife. The other guy slept with his wife. There was like a lot of fucking shit, but they didn't know before they caught the actual shooter and asked anything. But yet you have all these people saying it's war. This is war. This is the intolerant left. Oh, how dare you fucking laugh at this guy. I was like, but you guys laugh when Nancy Pelosi's Paul got hurt. How come no one's talking about the Democratic senator that got shot and assassinated?
Nope.
Really? And they're out here fucking giving moments of silence on the Yankees, on the Super Bowl, not the Super Bowl, in the NFL. But it's like, but when Colin Kaepernick took a knee, we don't want politics in our sports. Oh, wait, you guys need to fucking reserve a moment of silence for this fucking dork who's here. And like, and then the people who are getting like fucking silence for this shit. I saw Matthew Dowd get fucking fired, and I watched the clip of what he got fired for. The fucking host, Katie Couture, literally asked him, what do you think led up to like this fucking heightened sense of fucking violence and stuff? And he says it's just like, it wasn't all Charlie Kirk, but he was part of the thing where they're basically ramping up rhetoric. That's it. It's an objective fucking answer. And we're the same thing as saying all sides are contributing to the temperature and the political rhetoric. And yet they got backlash enough to get him fired. He had to apologize. Like, what? He didn't basically say, oh yeah, Charlie Kirk put the gun in the guy's hand and got him shot. Like, no, he didn't say that. Like,
No, you say that shit.
yeah, but all these people, I've seen other people fucking canceled or whatever. If you say anything about Charlie Kirk or anything about like, oh, well, this is the stuff he said, his little words verbatim, people are getting canceled on the fucking thing. And I'm just like, weren't you the guys who were always against cancel culture? And you guys said way more shit.
Culture, those fucking hypocritical pieces of shit. What the hell do you think? It's fucking dumb. Like, you're telling me, like, all these places are getting censored and shit like that because they're talking about, like, fucking some rando white guy. They're only taking this so fucking personally is because it took place in Utah, the widest state in the fucking union. If this happened anywhere else, like New York or Chicago or some shit like that, there's gonna be like, why the fuck did he go there and expect anything less? No, but because it happened in Utah, fucking Utah, the reddest, widest state in the fucking union, they're gonna be like, oh shit. If this can happen to us here, this can happen to us anywhere. Now we're all scared, but now we have to do a censorship campaign because we have to cancel anyone that talks shit because they're inadvertently, going after Utah, the reddest, whitest state in the union, like of the state. Literally, no one gives a shit about. But hey, at the very least, Utah can say it's known for something now, other than nothing. Utah is known for having Charlie Kirk getting killed there. Congratulations, Utah. I'm sure your tourism's gonna boom like a motherfucker. Too bad there's gonna be military cops all over the fucking place because with the way Trump's doing the military deployment shit, it's eventually gonna hit Utah somehow because he can use the Charlie Kirk death as an excuse, even though that's never gonna happen because. What else is Utah good for? There's nothing. There's nothing good for Utah. Utah could disappear tomorrow, and nobody's gonna give a shit. They're gonna be like, wait, wasn't there 50 states? There were only 49 states? Okay. They're fun. Because it's Utah. It's fucking useless. The place is only known for having Charlie Kirk getting killed there. Tell me
okay, I mean, for Utah,
known for
the exports and stuff on there, I mean, Charlie Kirk getting died, 6 wives, and you basically are not going to get drunk there. I don't know what exports do they actually do for the rest of the thing. Because, even you have races Idaho above them. At least they got potatoes, right? I mean, but I guess they call them the beehive state, so maybe they got honey. So, they don't. Okay, so other than that, they got a giant salt lake, and then they got those kind of cool parks that you kind of see if you want to be like, hey, I'm in a giant park that's a waste of my time, but it looks cool.
Congratulations, Utah. You are now known for something. Happy. I hope you all are happy about that. Your legacy will be known as the state where Charlie Kirk got killed. Kudos!
and it's like it must be frustrating being located where you are in Utah. Cause it's like, oh yeah, well I'm messing Wyoming. It's like you're Utah, you're Utahian or Utahan or I don't know how they say their people phrase, but it's like Utah is just like, well I'm messing Wyoming. They're nothing. But people's like, hey, everyone else in America, we kind of like Wyoming. It's like kind of wide free. We had that Yellowstone fucking film with Kevin Costner. We're on the map. Okay, well, we're also by Idaho. Who gives a fuck about these racist fucking bunker white supremacists? Well, they got potatoes. You know, like, and then like, well, below we got Nevada. They got nothing. Well, they got Reno and Las Vegas. It's like, god damn it, we got nothing, bro.
Like Utah.
We can never have anything.
They can never have anything, and then they make their state even worse. It's like, well, we're not gonna have anything. Everyone else is gonna be miserable. It was like, we're gonna do this weird ass morbid shit, and no one's gonna be able to drink. But we've got a basketball team that no one really cares about too.
Oh yeah, the Jazz.
We have the Jazz, and also we got a hockey team for some weird ass reason. I mean, I guess it makes more sense in Utah than Arizona. Weirdly, I mean, out of the desert into some white plains. I don't know. I guess I'm just taking the heat part of it. That why it makes sense. Like, but then again, the last Stanley Cup champions have been the Florida Panthers for 2 years in a row, and they're in dead ass Florida. So you take with that what you will.
Yeah.
Still, like, shit.
But they're doing all this shit, and
Go ahead.
and it's just like, okay, I guess I would say earlier, ride on the Air Force 2. He's giving him the Presidential Medal of Freedom. I mean, I guess it lost all fucking credibility after the first term when he gave it to Rush Limbaugh for some fucking reason. So it's just basically a participation trophy you'll give to a 7-year-old after she gets whooped in her AYSO team, fucking 20-0. But, you know, so
Limbaugh was dead when he had the Freedom Medal thing, right?
Rush Limbaugh, no, he was there. He got it.
Oh, okay, never mind.
He was like basically in stage whatever shit he had, but he received it. And Charlie Kirk is gonna get it posthumously and everything. And just like
He would get it.
yeah, and then like so you have that, you had him basically, hey, Ashley Babbitt, the chick who rushed the Capitol and got shot, trying to give her military honors. Like, what the fuck, bro? Like,
Yeah, she deserves to die.
and her family got $5 million. Like,
Yeah.
what the hell, man?
Yeah.
Like, that's like, if that's not nepotism and coming up as a white man, it's like, that's like having a ne'er-do-well fucking cousin who you always see fucking in the basement, fucking doing shrooms and all this shit, go up, rob a bank, get shot, killed, and all of a sudden they're giving you fucking like $10 million and the highest award they can give for banking people because he stopped some brown person at the bank during the robbery. Like, what?
Well, hey. At least we now know Trump's in the Epstein birthday book thing. Yeah, that thing was fucking stupid.
Dude, we all know that. Like, the idea that, okay, the senator looks like him. Okay, we have so many evidence of his senator that looks like him. And they're all like, that's not his. And they're like, okay, let's play devil advocate. If it's not his, whose is it? And because this happened before he was president, so you can't be like, this was all set up to stop him from being a president or impeach being president, right? So you're saying that someone wanted to get at him in like the 90s, right? Late 90s. Well, I mean, if you look at the list, how many people wanted to go after him? Well, I mean, all the contractors he screwed in fucking Atlantic City, so that's that. People in New York, okay. I mean, he probably fucked over some of the foreign people in there, yeah. And so, are you expecting Cash Patel's FBI to go after these people? Or, like, is this still a Democratic fucking plot? Like, that someone set him up like this down line.
I know I'm being really petty. Cash Patel's fucking ugly, dude.
Well, yeah, part of the Trump administration. What did you?
He looks like I don't know why, but I can't get the potato comparison out of my mind every time I look at Cash Patel's face. I think it's because Robert offhandedly mentioned Idaho.
What?
In
there?
Yeah. Huh.
Like, cause he has the cross eyes. Like, he's continually cross-eyed. Like, he always looks when he's standing up there like someone just punched him in the face and we're in the Looney Tunes fucking world, and he's just out here trying to stand up and look straight. And the more he tries to stand up straight and wriggling, the more he looks crock-eyed. And I'm just like, I don't know how you got your wife. I looked at her. She's kind of hot, but then again, she's also Israeli, so I'm not sure if that's a political marriage. Not sure. Just saying. Throw that out there. Because I don't think she would pick you based off your looks, obviously. And if you go, well, he has a good personality, I'm hard to believe that.
Of course, it's
based off who you be.
Of course, it's political, man. An Indian marrying a Jew? That's impossible.
Like, seriously, like, honestly, I don't have the most faith I would have that marriage might be somewhat real if he was married to any person, because I'd be like, okay, with arranged marriage, and she just learned to love him, or was forced to love him, I would be like, okay.
Like, imagine she's somehow connected to fucking.
Well, for some reason, I would feel like, yeah, he might have had like a young hot wife when he first arranged it, but at this point in his life, because he's like pushing 40, right? Like, he's late 30s, right? I think. Yeah, I would assume like his wife would have probably been like maybe like 32 or whatever, instead of like the young like Jewish person who looks like she's fucking like 26. Like, I don't think he could pull that.
No.
And it's like, even with his money that he was getting before he was head of FBI, right? Because I think he was married to her before he became the head of FBI. So this was back when he was still doing like his podcast or whatever shit. I don't think his podcast was doing that great to pull that money to pull that shit. Like, I think he must have got fronted by the Heritage Foundation because he was in there fucking grooming up, you know, for this fucking shit. And they were paying for that shit, you know, that dark money. That's what I think. Just like how Melania was basically fucking Epstein for a year before he got handed over to Trump.
I mean, yeah.
That is true.
And you know the worst part was, everyone kind of swept us on the rug. Remember last week when fucking the Speaker of the House, fucking Mike Johnson, said, "Oh, well, Trump was an FBI informant sent in to get Epstein." What the fuck?
I will never believe a man that orange can be an informant on anything.
Like, what is this? Is this We Are Spies with Dan Aykroyd and fucking Chevy Chase? What?
It's all sadness. That's all it is.
Like, it's like, this is your plan? Your plan was, okay, we're gonna release it. No, we're not gonna release it. Stop talking about it. Okay, we're gonna fucking get Ghislaine Maxwell to a minimal thing. She's gonna say, oh, he had nothing to do with this. Oh, but, you know, the Wall Street Journal keeps pushing it. Okay, our next plan, he was an FBI informant.
They're going to keep at it.
Like,
they're going to swear they can get somebody at some point, at some time.
The next thing they're going to say is that Jeffrey Epstein never existed. He was actually a figment of imagination.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's over there with Babadook.
Yeah, like, yeah, it was just a mass hysterica, and they're like, why was that? And then it's like, we'll have an expert talk about this. Come up here, RFK Jr. It was the vaccines, and then it has Jenny McCartney with her. Yeah, like, That's your next step. I swear. You know, if that happens, someone should give me $1 million. I deserve
that.
it.
Ain't nobody giving millions out right now.
No, they're giving out millions to fucking dumbass other fucking dumbass shit. But speaking of losing millions, let's transition to that fucking Karen who fucking called the ice on those South Koreans in Georgia.
That girl.
That really fucking.
Dude, how? It's like, this is my plan to become a congressman by screwing my state out of billions of fucking dollars. Actually, more than that, screwing the U.S. of A.
That was
out of billions of dollars. Something. Boy,
she was
Corey Bronin.
Well, to be fair, you know, oh Jesus, you know what? No, I'm not pushing that envelope. I refuse to push that envelope. I was gonna say quote Trump's rhetoric, but instead of Mexicans, replace that with South Koreans. But I'm not doing that.
You know, the weird thing is, it was Tori Bronin, that was like her name. She wants to run for like the 12th district of Georgia. And so this was Brian Kim's fucking legacy. He worked on this for a fucking decade. To get the South Koreans in here, to open his plant near Savannah, that was going to lead to so many jobs. But this chick was like, no, that's 500. And then she comes up on TikTok. Normally people fucking try to hide when they realize it's screwed. Like, no, this is my chance. It was like, hey, I'm the one who did this. Because I felt that these South Koreans were basically being trafficked and all this other bullshit. Shit, but you didn't turn it into the bosses. You just asked to raid on these fucking people. And then the South Korean government has to come get these people out. Oh, wait, there was a delay. Why? Because Trump realized how much he fucked up and tried to beg these people to stay to train us for these jobs. And they're like, nope, fuck you. Now, they left. LG's leaving. They're moving their operations to Japan.
Oh, the entire factory's moving?
Okay, what happened with the factory is some people on the right are going to spin it as a victory. It's because it was basically completed and they just had less of South Koreans to teach them how to do the robotics inside of it. So basically the government can come and claim that unfinished project and eminent domain. So they will have that building and property and they can lease that out to another entity. And that's probably how they're going to try to spin that. But the jobs and the training is lost. We're losing we had like 22 other major projects with South Korea. They're pulling out of those. So that's billions of dollars lost. We're losing LG, lost. South Koreans make these car automakers fucking technology and teach us how to train them how to use it. So basically our auto industry is basically have to do their bailout. So we got fucked there. So yeah, thank you, Tony Bonin. You know, like, it was great. Way to own the libs. Way to win. MAGA.
Way to win the lips. MAGA. Well, that pretty much sums up that whole side of people.
Yet people are still fucking gonna do this shit. And she's still running. She still hasn't had the decency to drop out.
Yeah.
I mean,
she ain't going nowhere in her mind.
And then the saddest part, that anyone who's competent to run against her just be like, bro, she outdone MTG. I don't know how that's possible in this state, but she did it.
Yeah. Which I never really thought you could be dumber than that fucking blonde bitch. I mean, she...
Right, MTG. Yeah, she says a lot of dumb shit, but she doesn't cost that many jobs out here. She just says dumb shit.
Yeah, it's so sad. She confused gazpacho with
Gestapo.
Yes.
It's
We're gonna
just
send a gazpacho after you. We're gonna send bowls and bowls of soup. Wave.
After the hurricane, during like the hurricane season, she's like, they control the weather. I'm like, you what?
who is they?
When they got those Jewish space lasers out here,
Oh my god, we haven't even started with that.
because Soros is still out here. You know what? I'm surprised that they still haven't said Soros was responsible for Charlie Kirk's death, or maybe they have, and I haven't heard it.
Well,
Who knows at this point?
Mm-hmm.
Like I haven't heard Obama or Soros yet, so I mean, maybe they'll keep it out of their pocket.
Oh, yeah, they're definitely keeping that in there. They're definitely gonna say. No, pretty soon they're gonna say Freddie Fazbear did it. And I don't even know if they know who Freddie Fazbear is, but like they say, oh well, the kids know him and the kids love him. Let's just blame Freddie Fazbear.
No, I think they're keeping it in their pocket so when like the real impact of losing all these South Korean fucking jobs and pulling out, they'll be like, this was all fucking Biden and Obama's fault who came together with the help of George Soros and Antifa in order to undermine this president. And they also were the ones who put his name in the Epstein files. So let's throw that in for a kicker.
And they would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for those meddling kids.
Right? And they'll also be like, Hillary was a part of it somehow too.
Yep, well, if they say Hillary was a part of it, I'll buy it because she said Pokemon go to the polls. I'll never forgive her for that. Pokemon
She
go
must
to the polls.
always suffer.
Yeah, I will always suffer with that. That being said, we are coming close to time. I know it's ending on an early bit, but but like nature is calling something awful. So if you guys want to talk while I'm using the bathroom, be my guest. Otherwise, I'm gonna end it right now. Thank you everyone for tuning in to Demo Crazy. You can listen to us on YouTube Music, Amazon Music, YouTube, and Spotify. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You all take care. Later on.